Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Brickgeneral here, back with another video, and today, guys, I have a video you guys requested the most, and that is the Apple Watch Series 4 review. Now, guys, this Apple Watch I've had for actually a pretty decent amount of time, not that long. I've had it since the Series 5 was out, so I got it in, I believe, December of 2019, and I've been using it. I've been basically wearing it every day, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it, and if you're looking to buy a Apple Watch or a fitness watch, which one you guys should go for, or smartwatch. If you had to choose for Apple or like one of the other ones, like one of the Samsung ones or like one of those, since they are significantly cheaper. Now, first up, guys, I do want to talk about the other two Apple Watches that are currently available, like that you actually consider buying. So the Series 3 is like the last one that's like basically still supported. And that one is $220 right now from Best Buy. Now, this is the largest model I'm talking about, the largest screen size. So that one's 42 millimeters for the Series 3. The Series 4, the one I have right here, 44 millimeters. That one's $265 at Best Buy. And the Series 5 is a massive jump all the way up to $430. So, as you guys can see there, the Series 5 is a lot more expensive, and the reason for that is it has a little bit of different hardware. It can do some different stuff, but I'm going to talk about in reality if you actually need it. So the main difference between the Series 5 and the Series 4 and 3 is that it has an always-on display. So if you look right here, here's my Apple Watch. You can turn off by just doing this. It doesn't always stay on. It turns on when you use the gyroscope. So I'll show you guys how you do that. So first I'm going to put it on really quickly. And it shows, the screen only lights up when you basically face it towards you. And then it lights up and shows whatever the time or whatever. So if we have it right here, if I have it off, if I go like this, it's going to turn on. So it turns on like that, and it only turns on when you do that. So once I take this off again, that's the main difference. As for the Series 5, it stays on always and always shows the time. So it is pretty cool. And of course, you can have a passcode and everything. And now I'm going to get into the main features of the Apple Watch. So obviously, the main thing is going to be the fitness stuff. So that's basically these two applications right here. That's where you're going to be using the most. So right here, I have the workout app. So this you can use to map different workouts. They have specialized stuff for different stuff. So if you go for like an indoor run or like something like an outdoor run, it's most optimized for running. So if you go outdoor, it shows a complete map of where you're going. You can see a full summary on your iPhone, and that's what it's mostly for. So if you can afford an Apple Watch and you want to run with it, definitely use this because it is super optimized. You can see all the data right off your phone, and you can connect music and all that stuff. And as for other workouts, they also have some optimization for that kind of stuff. So if you went for something like playing basketball, so there's nothing to track for basketball. They just track calories and time. But then they also have specialized stuff for like swimming. If you go, I've never used it for swimming, but obviously it's waterproof. And when you go swimming, it can basically track like how many laps you've done and cool stuff like that. So they have that for different kind of stuff. But if you just do it for like something that's not completely optimized, like if you're like playing tennis or something, then it's not going to have like anything special. It's just going to say the calories and stuff like that and your heart rate, which is still pretty cool. The heart rate I find is pretty accurate. Although I'm not like a cardiologist, I don't know exactly what's going on, but it seems pretty accurate for what's going on, and it updates pretty quickly and it's pretty fast. So I would say that's really good for when you're doing a workout. So it definitely works for that. There is no difference between the Series 4 and the Series 3 before that. So right now I'm talking about the basic Apple Watch features, then I'll talk about if it's worth the price over the Series 3, since the Series 3 is about $40 cheaper right now. Additionally, it has something called haptic feedback. So basically what happens is every time you get a notification, the main thing is notification. So if you're getting text messages on your phone, obviously your phone's going to either buzz or do something like that. But if you get it on here, what's going to happen is it's going to buzz. And the buzz is going to be one, not like your phone where like, if you're in close proximity, you could probably hear it. The buzz right here is using the vibration motors right here, and it's super subtle. You will definitely be able to feel it on your wrist, but no one else, and I mean no one else, will be able to hear it at all or feel it. You'll feel it, and you can check your watch and check it. So the notification's perfect. Like for text messages and stuff like that, it's great. Additionally, you can write messages on here. Now, I usually don't do this because like it takes like 5 years to say like hello. So I never use it to write messages, but to always see them because you don't have to pull out your phone, because sometimes it's rude maybe to pull out your phone at the time. It's great. Obviously, it also tells the time. That's fine. You can also, one of the cool things is since it's an Apple product, it's actually super integrated with all the other parts of the ecosystem. So you can change your watch face by doing this, and basically this can also be updated straight from your phone. You can change these watch settings all the way from your phone, which is super cool. And also all this data that's here is also going to transfer over to your phone. So you know the calories and all that stuff. You're going to be able to see that on your phone, and a little bit more competitive stuff as well right there. Now, as for the actual comfort of the watch, I found the watch is actually pretty comfortable, and I have the leather band right here, which I've heard from other watch owners that it's the least comfortable. Personally, I'm really fine with it. It's pretty good. But also the watch is super customizable. You can take off whatever bands you want. So there's just this button right here, and you can just slide it off. I'm not going to slide it off just because there's no reason for me to, but if you want to buy another band, you can, besides the one you get. So overall, the watch is really good. You can get all your notifications. There's some customized apps. But now comparing it with something like the Series 5, and why I recommend the Series 4 out of all of them. Now, the first thing is, guys, the Series 3 is a little bit less expensive. And right now, the Series 3 is still carried on Apple.com, where the Series 4 is not. A lot of people are wondering why. And the main reason for this is that there's not that much difference between Series 4 and Series 3, but the main reason I would go for Series 4 is because it's going to be optimized for basically the software for longer. So there's new software coming that they revealed yesterday coming to the watch when they're going to add sleep tracking and stuff like that. So you're going to want to have your watch for that, and it may not be updated for the Series 3. We don't know yet, and if future updates where they have something cool like that, you don't want to miss out. So I would just say go for the Series 4 because of that, but the Series 5 is not that much better. It's way more expensive, and although it will be updated for longer, in all reality, some of that software, it's probably not going to be needed after that. So overall, I think the Series 4 is the best option if you're going for one. As for which screen size to get, just get based on your wrist size. I just went for the bigger one just because why not? And yeah, that's really it. Also, the notifications is perfect, so everything here I definitely recommend. If you can afford it, definitely go for the Apple Watch over like a different watch, just because the notification tracking and the integration between all your other stuff is fantastic. You can like unlock your Mac with this. There's a bunch of cool features you can do with it, and personally, I really like it. You can do a bunch of other stuff. They have all the apps that are normally on there are also right here. Also, you can track noise for some reason. I don't even know why, but that's a pretty cool feature too. If you have favorited photos, you can actually look at photos through here. You can control Spotify. You can make timers, which is great for if you want to like cook something or something like that. But overall, it's great. And you can also, obviously, you can also look at all your activities. So you can see, like basically, if you're getting your rings every day, which is basically getting exercise, getting calories, and standing for a certain amount of hours. So that's perfect. I love it. It's a really cool, simple feature, and it makes it really fun to compete with your friends and stuff like that. So that's really it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I try to answer. You can probably just look it up, though. And yeah, peace.